Welcome everyone. Can we start with the Lopez triplets?
So Alexis,
Hi
uh,
guys.
hi. If you could play any other character in the movie aside from Jinx, who would it be and why?
Aside from Jinx, I would probably play Roland the dog.
Okay, thank you. We're going to move on to Christina from the Patricios.
Hi, I'm Katie from the Patricios. And can you share more about the process of preparing to be the voice of Jinx?
Thanks. Hi guys.
Hey.
I would say that first of all, I saw the pencil drawings of Jinx, which was amazing. Imagine how amazing that is to just see static little pencil drawings. So the art department are amazing. And then they started animating her a bit and gave her fluffy white fur. Then they added some black eyeliner like I like in life. And the more and more they put it together, I just thought, well, she's going to have a pretty big dramatic voice. And also because she's not very happy with Vic, Garfield's dad, I thought, well, do you know what? There's only one way I can go with this, and that's big and loud and venomous.
Thank
you.
Yeah. Jana, Whiskey and Sunshine.
So thanks so much, Hannah, for talking with us today.
Hi.
Your fans love hearing you sing. So anything when we get to hear a Hannah Waddingham song in a show, using your theater background and your vocal prowess, how was it to bring like the maniacal, fun character of Jinx to life through song?
It was amazing and it was unexpected. When I signed on for the movie, the song wasn't on the table. And part of the way through the process, Mark, the director, just said to me, we'd love to write an original song for you. And when they gave it to me, they just said, do what you want with it. Let's just go and play with her. And we went to Abbey Road Studios, which was incredible. And spent a few hours I was all over my voice that day, all over it, every single note in every single octave. But I think Jinx deserved it.
Well, fans are absolutely going to love it.
Thank you. I love that you've got her over your shoulder.
Wow. Moving on to Ashley from Ashley & Co.
Hi, Hannah. I have to say, you're amazing and brilliant, and I'm just so excited to talk to you. You kind of talked about it a little bit with the song process, but being a theater kid, and I'm a theater kid too, and also have been cast in villain roles, but that's okay. Villains have more fun. We know this.
I'm here for it.
So you get to see her, you saw her fabulous design of the big necklace, the martini glass, and the team has talked about how your performance in the booth kind of informed how they animated her. I just wanted to hear a little bit about how you found Jinx, your inner Jinx, I guess, and what that process was like in the booth.
That's so nice of them to say that. I have to say, when I do any other voice work, I find that I'm far more contained. But with Jinx, look at her. I need to serve that feline. So I made a point of, I think, when you're smiling, it changes your voice. And so I was often, I had such an overly animated face while I was playing her, because I think one feeds into the other, there's like a kind of ping pong effect of seeing what they're doing with her makes me adjust accordingly. Then they're seeing what I'm doing in the booth. And so it was just a beautiful partnership of finding who this cheeky monkey is.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dina, Happy Family Adventures.
Hi, good morning, Hannah.
Hi there.
Hi. What I wanted to know was, what was the most exciting or fun aspect of bringing Jinx to life in Garfield, the movie?
There were so many things, but for me personally, going to record at Abbey Road Studios, where I hadn't been for many years as a singer, getting a chance to go back to Abbey Road and to be given a song that's been written for you, and then just left to play on it. I'd have paid money for that.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Moving on to Kathy from Live with Kathy.
Good morning, Hannah. Thank you for being here. It is
Hi
such
there.
an honor to be speaking to you because I followed your career, and as a single mom, I love you. You
Oh,
rock.
thank you, Kathy.
You
Thank you so
absolutely rock.
much. Thank
You did
you.
so. I'm going to start crying. The movie was phenomenal. So I wanted to know, were there any specific techniques or methods that you used to capture Jinx's disposition?
I would say that seeing the drawings first and then seeing how they were slowly animating her kind of informed me about who she was without even seeing the script yet. You know, the movement of her eyes, where she holds her head. And so we went into partnership very early on, myself and the writers feeding off each other, and just wanted to elevate her and elevate her and elevate her.
You did amazing. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
so
I
much.
appreciate
One
it.
single mama to another.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vina?
Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
My kids and I are obsessed with Garfield, so we are so excited that it's coming
Oh,
out.
love that.
But just like reading about Jinx, she's neurotic, she's got a split personality, she's a criminal mastermind. I mean, she's a cat show diva. What sort of childhood or life experiences did you draw on from a cat to like bring Jinx to life?
I would say in terms of her theatricality, you know, my 22 odd years in musical theatre, there were some grand dames of musical theatre, both in the West End and on Broadway. I think I borrowed a little bit of their energy, the way they hold themselves, the way the chest is always raised and the chin is always up, the way there's always a smile in the cheeks. And I would say that the other thing that attracted me to her is the fact that she's literally just trying to right a wrong. I like characters where I can kind of bite into what makes them tick and what makes them feel like they need to go down the roads that they do, even if they probably shouldn't. And they're just more fun.
Thank you, Vina. Moving on to Robin.
Hi, Hannah. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us
Hi,
today.
Robin. Good background.
Thank you. I'm a big fan of yours, and we're lifelong Garfield fans here in this house. We can't
There we
wait to
go.
see this movie.
Perfect symbiosis.
Yes. I'd love to know if you think there's a lesson families can learn from the Garfield movie.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to be very, very, very emotionally tugged upon. I don't know about you. It kind of caught me off guard, the relationship ultimately between Garfield and his father, Vic. It's a stark reminder to always keep talking and always try and think the best of the other person because you might be going down the wrong route.
Yes, I love that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Robin. Steve?
And there we go. Hello.
Hi, Steve.
You know, here in the States, Garfield really took off and became like a household name in the early 80s and then just kind of skyrocketed and just really became a pop culture phenomenon here. I'm just curious if Garfield had the same sort of impact in the UK during that timeline. And maybe at what point did you find Garfield or get introduced to Garfield in your life?
I mean, I would say as a kid, my first kind of knowledge of Garfield was literally as a one-line cartoon. So it was just a natural leap for me. You know, when they approached me to join the cast, I genuinely couldn't quite believe it because, you know, Garfield's Garfield, man. So when they showed me the rough sketches of Jinx, I just thought, I mean, there's no way I'm turning this one down. They're going to have to shoehorn time out of my diary. I'm doing this.
Nice. Yeah, I found old drawings that I did of Garfield when I was a kid.
Oh, wow, you kept
That
them.
I found that yeah, so it's really fun to I realized what an impact, you know, Garfield had on my
Yes,
life. So
absolutely. They're great.
it's really, and that was 40 years ago. So, you know,
Wow, incredible. Yeah, I see these
crazy. Well,
things
great
make their
job.
mark and they're great. Thank you. And I like your orange top.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Oh,
Steve.
thank you.
Moving on to Angela.
Hi, Hannah. Thank you so much for speaking to Queen Bee Latina today. I am so excited about this film. This definitely brings me back to my childhood. So my question is, Jinx is a unique villain balancing theatrically with relatability. how did you ensure her character remained engaging and understandable to the audience?
I mean, Jinx is always going to be engaging. She doesn't have to try very hard because she's absolutely fantastic. And also, I think she's got a really good reason for having a problem with Garfield and, more importantly, his dad, Vic. So she takes you on a little journey. She takes you on a little journey in the song as well, and lets you know why a wrong must be righted while looking fabulous at the same time.
Right. I love that. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Angela. Moving on to Naza from Sweet and Pea and Sky. Oh, no, so, yes, from Sweet Pea and Sky.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi there.
So my kids and I watched this, and we all felt that Jinx stole the movie.
Yes.
We agree. She is the best villain, and we loved her. And we all wanted to know, what is it that you loved about her character, and how did you relate?
There's nothing that I don't love about her character. When they showed me the initial drawings, even the kind of tiny little light pencil concept, I was totally in. I love the fact that she is unabashedly maniacal because she's got a very good reason to be. But I love that, you know, when even she does the scare cam and stuff, she is very playful. And I think at her heart, she always wanted to be playful, but she had to right a wrong. And so, you know, Vic had to pay.
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to
Thank you so much.
Mike.
Hi, Hannah. This movie
Hi,
was so
Mike.
incredible to watch. What I wanted to know was, what was your recording process like? How much of it did you stick to the script, and how much did they let you play around with it and have improv?
I kind of stuck to the script, but it was more about what part of my voice I was using at any given time, what kind of tone in my toolbox. And I think from being a singer all my life, I'm a singer first. And so that instrument, the way you play it around with how Jinx looks and where we need to get to by the end of the scene, where she needs to dominate the scene, where she can be playful. So in terms of that, I was given very much carte blanche and total carte blanche for the song. But the script is so brilliant, I didn't need to add anything at all, other than the odd cheeky sound.
Thanks,
All right,
Mike.
thank you.
Thank you.
Diane, 3 decades, 3 kids.
Whoa.
Hi, it's Diane from 3 Decades, 3 Kids.
That's a great
Congratulations on
title.
the movie. Thank you. I earned it.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm sure you did.
So we love Garfield, and we can't wait to see the movie. What can the audience expect from Jinx?
Well, I suppose other people would see her as the villain of the piece, but I see Vic, Garfield's father, as the villain of the piece because he left Jinx to be incarcerated. And so it's fair enough that he has to pay for his wrongdoings to hysterical effect. And God, she looks fabulous doing it.
I can't wait. It just looks incredible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Last question from Ari.
Hi there. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to be asking a question on behalf of an influencer who had to leave to get back to work.
Got it.
So this question is coming from Nicole Perez. She wanted to know what made you want to take on this role against the cutest cat of all time. And were you a fan of Garfield growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember not being a fan of Garfield, you know, even back from just the comic strip of him. I think what made me want to get involved was the fact that I also have a nearly 10-year-old daughter, and Garfield unfortunately gets caught in the crossfire. He has, a father in Vic that wronged Jinx way back, and even though he is coming back into Garfield's life and we ultimately feel love for Vic, Jinx does not feel love for Vic. And it just shows that there are 2 sides to every story.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. I'll get you taken back to
Bye, guys.
hospitality. Ryan, can you
Bye.
take
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Love the movie, guys. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.